Been riding since he's a teenager, has a lot of experience on bikes. When his brother became a certified motorcycle officer in '97, that's where he started picking up all these techniques. Again, he is not a motor officer, but he has been trained by him. Third guy over there is Mike Gregory. Mike, raise your hand. Mike Gregory is a certified Highway Patrol motorcycle rider. He is currently serving with our Highway Patrol, riding a Honda ST1300 on duty. The reason I bring that up is because that's very similar to this braking system and everything of the Honda. Very good bike to ride out on the highway, but he rides here with a Road King. So he does have some transition that he has to go through and remember which bike he's on, but he can do both bikes through all these courses. Very good rider. I'm Scooter, and I've been riding police motorcycles since 2005, trained by Timmy Glover, and been riding the rest of my life bad habits until I became a motor officer. What these guys are going to do now is a braking demonstration. How many guys or girls ride their bike and use the back brake more than the front brake? No hands go up? Awesome. A couple hands go up. Harley Davidson, I will not quote numbers, but 80, 90, a little higher than 90% front brake. Honda has an integrated braking system. I know that, but you still need to practice your techniques. Front brake. Front brake will stop the bike, rear wheel will not. And I want to demo that right now. They're going to come down at 30 miles an hour. When they hit the speed bump, they're going to apply rear brake only this first run. We're going to put a cone where that bike stops, and then you're going to see what a front brake and both brakes will do. Chip Green. Rear brake only. 30 miles an hour.
Hot pavement.
Very hot pavement, but you notice what he did. It's a very good point. What he did was he quickly released the back brake and reapplied it. If he holds on to that back brake, he will not stop. Okay? So he did everything proper, but that was rear brake only. You see where he ended up. Now, yeah, go ahead and move that to the side. Joe's going to come down at 30 miles an hour. Come on down, Joe. Now, he does have an integrated braking system. He will stop shorter. I know this. He knows this, but that's okay. All right? Go ahead and put a cone out there, Billy. That is a rear brake only application, but of course your front piston is partially engaged, so he does stop a little sooner. About the same weight on the bikes. Chip's going to come down now, front brake only. Now if he locks us up, he has to immediately release or he's going to go down, isn't he? Okay. Put a cone right there. You can see the difference between a rear brake and front brake. If that right there don't sell you on using your front brake over rear brake, I don't know what will. Joe. He's going to do front brake only, and of course on a Goldwing, your back brake is partially engaged. Okay, about the same weight on the bikes, about the same location. Awesome. Now what these guys are going to do is they're going to come down and use what we call threshold braking. The point prior to lockup. Now on the ABS, your ABS actually engages a little sooner than lockup to prevent the lockup. If you talk to a motor officer, 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you they don't like ABS. That's because we're trained threshold braking, and we practice that every month. Chip's coming down, 30 miles an hour, both brakes, maximum. Somebody over here just made a comment about he don't want to lock up. He doesn't want to lock up, because if he locks up, he loses control, don't he? But he can stop that bike on a dime. Go ahead, Joe. Now, what I want you to take note of is that threshold braking, both those bikes stopped within what, 3 feet of each other? But yet, when you use back brake on them, where'd the Harley stop and where'd the Honda stop? What I wanted to point out to you is that with proper braking techniques, both bikes will stop at approximately the same distance. Okay? So it really doesn't matter what you ride, and proper techniques will stop that bike quick. All right, with that said, we're going to jump on all 4 bikes and we're going to go through our basic demonstration. And then after that, we'll turn it over to Goldwing. We will have the Christian Motorcycle Association step up for a quick presentation. I think, there he is, Steve. He will be up right after our practice, our demo gets done when we set up for the Goldwing drill team.
Okay, now we're going to see a demo what Scooter and these guys can really do with these bikes. That was very interesting doing the braking and the...
I'm not playing with the camera.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in trouble. You'll see what these guys really can do on these bikes. The stopping and everything and picking the bike up is very, very good training. But now you're going to see some real training from the Carolina Faith riders. And like Scooter said, Scooter's a motor cop. Mike is a highway patrol cop on the motor cop. And Chip, he just learned to ride with them, and so Tim Scooter's brother, Glover's brother, is learning how to do it. Now they're going to do a ride. These guys are motor officers trained by motor officers. Their skills are used simply to learn, or you need to practice, master them. You have already heard Scooter tell you there are 5 principles: head and eyes, clutch and throttle, and feathering the back brake. They're going to do some simple moves by following the leader. And Mike mentioned that Scooter is the leader. And the first course is a slow cone weave, 7 cones spaced, 12 feet apart. You do not look at the cone you're going around, but you look at 2 cones ahead of you. The first pass is slow, but they're going to speed up on the second pass. It just goes to show you the skill of these riders. Now they're going to do the other one coming up here. And this cone, the next course is the offset obstacle. The cones are one side 30 feet apart, and at the 15 mark, the other cones are offset 12 feet. The riding test, the DMV, is offset by 6 feet. Again, they're not looking at the cone. They are ahead where the bike needs to go. Again, the first pass is slower, the second pass is faster.
I don't know why I came over here. No. Just talking about
And a lot of these maneuvers that they do teach at the Faith, Carolina Faith Church, the avoidance class. Okay, now they're going to move in the 22-foot circle they have up here. The obstacle puts 5 skills to the test. The handlebars are locked in the direction you're going. Now Scooter, he's going to go into the circle. This is a 22-foot circle. Well, Scooter just came out of there. I think he needs a challenge. How about Chip? Will you enter the circle with Scooter? And here comes Chip and Scooter now. I'll tell you what, they make it look easy, don't they? Seems a bit easy. Let's try another bike, Tony. So we got 3 bikes in there now. All right, they still did a real good job now. How about let's see if we can get 4 bikes in the circle. A 22-foot circle, 4 bikes in it. Here we go. Let's give a big hand to these riders. My goodness.